Hi, with us today we have Eunice Wong, founder of MilkyWay. She's one of the winners of the EmergeX program, Highway to 100 Unicorns from Singapore. Eunice, we are really, really proud of having you with us, as part of the EmergeX program. Congratulations. Eunice, tell us more about yourself. What is your background and why did you start MilkyWay?
Thanks, Lathika. First of all, I'd like to thank Microsoft for giving us this opportunity, and Lathika, you personally, for supporting us and going beyond this program to serve as a mentor, especially for female founders in tech. My background, I started my career actually with Microsoft, marketing enterprise software before being thrown into the world of retail. And that was where I realized that physical retail specifically is work in physical retail is still very manual, and while there's a lot of tools for online players in e-commerce, there are very few tools for physical retail, which still accounts for 98% today. And that is where after doing a few stints in Shell, Microsoft, and then Humvee, predicting what customer buy next and working with some of the largest retailers like Tesco and Kroger, that's where I realized that there's huge white space in grocery or food retail, as we call it. And therefore, we built MilkyWay together with my co-founder, my better half, I would like to say. He's a rocket scientist, and we built MilkyWay AI. And our aim is to empower the largest workforce with powerful productivity tools.
Great. What are some of your clients, who are some of the clients you have today, Eunice? It would be interesting to understand because, retail is such a large space and there's so much that's going on in retail tech. What was the opportunity that you saw? Who are some of your current clients? That would be great to know.
Yep. So specifically, the problem we're targeting today is for in the FMCG space, up to $634 billion is lost due to out of stock and merchandising issues, right? And brands like Nestle, Kellogg's, which is some of our clients and some of the largest CPG or FMCG brands in the world, they're still relying on pen and paper audits to monitor how their products are being stocked on the shelf across millions of stores. There's no way for them to capture this data. And what we're doing is we're giving them an AI-powered mobile app, which we call InstaShelf, where all they need to do is to take pictures versus having to manually eyeball every single product on the shelf. So that is something we're working on with some of the largest CPGs today. And it is a game changer for them because it delivers not only 10 times time efficiency, but also cost efficiency.
Wow. So you've got some great marquee customer names already. And so that is very exciting. What are the geographies you are today currently helping and supporting them? Is it in Singapore? Is it across, APAC globally? It would be really interesting to understand your geographic boundaries, if any, that you have today.
Yeah, so interestingly, we launched beta about four months ago, and we are already in 3 countries. So Malaysia, Singapore, 4 countries, Philippines, and also Hong Kong. And we're soon going live in UK next month.
Oh, wow. And how big is your team? And what do you see as the challenges in terms of scaling?
Yeah, so we are a team of, we like to call ourselves small and mighty, a team of 4 today and 6 interns. And we are a remote first team. Some of the challenge we see is 2 things, I think, being an early stage startup. One is hiring the right talent. Obviously in the AI space, we're competing with large tech giants, and how do we motivate them to join us? 2 is, I think for us, is also this remote first setup. I think it often can be quite lonely, and ensuring that we don't get burned out. I think those are the 2 key challenges we face today with remote working. Now, of course, there's a lot of perks to that, but those are like the top 2 for us for now.
No, I think it's very, very impressive that despite having a small team, you've managed to get global clients, and you're already in 4 countries in 4 months. I think that's fantastic. I think the power of really building a great B2B SaaS company is to keeping your team small and being able to scale, right, without having to add hundreds of people, because that's the whole thing about software as a service. What are the plans that you have for Milky Way? Right, you're 4 months into your beta. You're in 4 countries. Where do you see yourself in 12 months? And what is the global footprint you plan to have?
Yeah, so I think for us, we have been very blessed since launching beta. We have done zero marketing, and it's all through inbound and referral, which is super powerful. And I'm not discounting also the fact that we're part of this Microsoft Image program. I think often our customers are Fortune 500 companies, and they often feel very jittery about giving a large contract to a startup. And that really helped us when we said, we're affiliated with Microsoft, and we are on Azure, and they feel very comfortable and familiar that the fact that we are part of this program. And also, I think leveraging Microsoft's deep expertise, not just technical, but also in terms of local market requirements, whether it's data security or privacy, and also local know-how in closing enterprise sales contracts, for example. And we look forward to the co-selling program too, because for us, going into new markets, like I said, we are going to UK next month, but we hope that by end of this year, we will expand further to the greater Europe market. And what we realized through this pandemic is that with this virtual workplace setup, we are no longer bound by geography. In fact, we don't have to spend tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to sponsor conferences. Everything can be done remotely, and people are more generous in offering their time to speak to a startup, especially affiliated with Microsoft, of course. So I think it has been great for us, and we hope to not only expand geographically, but we'll be launching our next exciting product pretty soon. More about that when we're ready to share. But our aim is to hit 75,000 stores by end of this year.
Wow, that's a pretty ambitious plan in terms of how many stores do you work with today?
So we'll be live next month in close to 2,000 stores.
Okay, great. So you have quite a journey ahead of you in terms of the ramp up. My last question for you, Eunice, is that you have today a really very interesting product, clearly something that doesn't exist in the market, because you have global clients already, early on. What you mentioned that your challenges will be in terms of hiring the right talent, right? Clearly, that is going to be something that is going to be challenging. What do you believe is the USP that you have, that you want to be able to let potential employees of Milky Way know as to why they should come and join you?
Yeah, so I think for us, it's, we want to empower the next billion workers with powerful tools, just as what Microsoft have done for knowledge workers. There's a huge gap if you think about retail as the largest employer in the world. And we're truly excited, to be given this opportunity to go with some of the largest brands and to impact millions of lives through our software. And I think that itself is, we are not just empowering them, but we are augmenting them. So we are not just digitizing pen and paper, but we are actually automating a lot of these very manual tasks and, allowing them to focus on a higher value added task, and also to enhance, their work experience. So for us, is the impact both on the workforce side and also on the business side for these retailers and brands. So I think whoever who wants to join us is shaping not just the product together with us, but also shaping the organization and the company as we grow.
Great. Eunice, again, congratulations and good luck. We are there to help you through this journey that you have for Milky Way, both in terms of from a technology perspective and from a go-to-market perspective in taking you to all our enterprise clients in the retail space worldwide. Thank you and look forward to working with you closely.
Thanks, Lathika.
Thanks. Bye.